For more on this story, we can bring in Dr. Sasa, spokesperson of the National Unity Government. Thank you very much for joining us here on France 24. Now, you're trying to establish yourself as a government in exile. Have you been recognized by any country as of yet?
We have been invited by UN Security Council to present our case in front of the floor of UN Security Council. And also we have been invited by the state governments of US administrations to talk to them about our plans. And in coming days, we'll be having several discussions from government to government, parliament to parliaments, and bodies to bodies. So we'll be fighting for all these recognitions and also appealing to the rest of the world, free and democratic world, to quickly and immediately recognize us, because we are the only legitimate body in the country. We are the only democratically elected body in the country. We are the only body that are having the mandate of the people of Myanmar. So we are only legal body to represent the people of Myanmar and the culture of Myanmar.
Dr. Sasa, we're not saying on France 24 where you are located. Are you worried for your safety?
It's not only me, it's 54 million people of Myanmar right now are under siege. They have been terrorizing by these military generals, actions of military operation, and they have killed 740 people and arrested illegally more than 3,000 people. And they have charged me with high treason that carry death sentence. So that means that I have got a price on my hand. And of course, I'm concerned about my safety and the safety for my children, the family. But it is the people of Myanmar, the brave and the great people of Myanmar, have been risking their life every day. The same as me. We laid out our life for the freedom of our people and the future of our people.
I want to ask you, how do you get the coup that's underway in Myanmar to collapse, if you will? Because we've had certain countries like, the United States, United Kingdom, the European Union, who've imposed sanctions on the junta and businesses they control, yet they are still so powerful, still so ruthless, and they have Russia and China in their corner.
We appreciate a lot to American administrations and the British administrations, and we know that European unions are preparing some more sanctions, so we appreciate that. But again, it's not enough. We need tougher, stronger, and more coordinated, targeted sanction economically and also diplomatically. And at the same time, we are asking our Asian brothers and sisters to do more. Because without international strong actions, great civil war is unavoidable, which will lead us and end up in great genocide that we have never seen before. It's going to happen. And also the way to prevent that kind of civil war, which will end up in a great genocide, is to support and recognize this national unity government that we have formed. This was formed by the people of Myanmar for the people of Myanmar. So the earlier international community and the governments around the world, which are free and democratic, recognize us, is the earlier that we will stop this violence and end this ongoing off-blow civil war.
You know, we've had ASEAN member countries like Indonesia who've come out and said they're concerned about the heavy-handed tactics used by the military junta. But how do you get countries in the neighborhood, even including India, if you will, to sort of come out and really take a strong stand against the junta, given that in the region, countries have a policy of really not interfering in what's happening next door?
It's bad for our neighbors, the chaos in Myanmar. This unstable Myanmar is bad for China, bad for India, bad for ASEAN. So it's very important for all of our neighbors. They have the power to stop it. One phone call from China, Beijing can stop these military operations. Again, one phone call from Delhi, we believe can stop this violence going on around the country. And the same for ASEAN's leaders. If they are in one page, one voice, it can stop this from happening. And we are amazed and surprised of just being watched of what happening and doing nothing, absolutely nothing. So that's why it's very important for us to form these national unity governments so that we prevent that the great genocide is coming.